Hello everyone, as always my name is Spooky and welcome back once again to World of Horror. This time, let's go ahead and set up a little bit of a harder challenge. Maybe get some new stuff unlocked. Let's see who we got here. Knowledge minus dexterity. Quiji plus perception plus dexterity. Let's go with Haru. Okay, so Haru is a Yakuza driver. He's got high strength, low knowledge, and he starts with cigarettes. And we're going to go with a medical history background, which is going to give him brittle bones. And he's going to get an injury whenever he takes damage, or potentially get an injury whenever he takes damage. Just kind of fiddling through the difficulties here and see what we got here. Let's go Initiate. That's one lower than standard. Since we've set ourselves up with some downsides here to our character. And let's see. So the Spider God keeps you from running from combat. This guy increases the damage of both you and your enemies. This guy does the spells. And this has resting, increasing your doom penalty. Let's go with the Devouring Fire. That increases both my damage and the enemy's damage. The supposed cause of the destruction of the Library of Alexandria. A perfect black marble statue has been recently rediscovered and is currently waiting in the museum of our town for its premiere. Alright, we've got brittle bones. We've got it with a discharge summary that we can discard for some experience. We got some experience out of that. We have nicotine withdrawal. This is a mental curse. All combat actions are slower. Okay. I thought I was supposed to start with cigarettes, but I don't appear to. Oh, I wasn't looking at my items. Here we go. Cigarettes. Use +1 reason adds a new status. And I've got my medical kit. So if I've got withdrawal right now, I need to go ahead and use my cigarettes, right? Yep. So now I've got a nicotine rush. -1 cigarette for each investigation. All combat actions are faster. It looks like I've got 14 cigarettes. And we can select our stuff here still. Although it doesn't look like I've unlocked anything new. Let's go ahead and get the prepare option. And we'll go with the vending machine. Because it's more consistent. So here we are. Our poster's back. That's good. Checking here. We found an empty bottle. And let's see what kind of outfits I've got here. Thug jacket, bar brawl, mafia, t-shirt, leather, samurai. Interesting. Let's go with a leather jacket. Nice movie poster. Got some cash in there. And we're not going to forget to get our free experience boost here. Okay, all ready to go. Let's check out what investigations we've got this time. So we've got Blood-Curdling Botanist, Crimson Cape, Rancid Ramen, Beckoning Bulletin, and Fear Festival. So, let's see. I have finished all of these. This one I think I did the worst at before. Nothing that's going to get me a guaranteed weapon that I know of. Let's go ahead and go with the Blood-Curdling Botanist. I left a lot on the table on this one, I think, in terms of how we handle it. So Your neighbor asked you to help her husband. Shiro-san has gone missing. She's worried it might be connected with the new fertilizer he ordered from Tokyo. Where is he, and why would he need so much fertilizer? Let's prepare. You rummage through your belongings, trying to find anything that will help you. You finally pick up a cigarette case. Hopefully it will be enough. Okay, while in inventory, 15% chance, I'm assuming, of regaining one cigarette after investigating a location. Okay. Grandpa's. Do I have to equip that? Nope, that's just while it's in my inventory. So that's good, but it does take up a slot. And we need a weapon. So let's go downtown. Let's go shopping. We can buy more cigarettes. But actually, let's pick up that compass. We want that. And let's go to the hardware store for our weapons, since I'm a strength kind of character. Damage 4, speed 95, damage 6, speed 120. Chance to hit 70, 60. Let's go with a crowbar. It's more lightweight. Go ahead and equip that. So now we're ready to go. You've got a business card of a gardening company where the missing man was working. Maybe some of his colleagues could tell you something useful. It's been almost a year since a childhood friend moved to another city. He left suddenly without even saying goodbye. In a recent letter, he apologized for the disappearance and asked you to remove the furniture from his flat because he wants to sell it. In the envelope, you find a key to his apartment. Find another letter behind a wardrobe. It explains that the reason why your friend left was that the shadow people were stalking him. You shudder when you realize you haven't seen the moving company truck driver's face. Got some experience out of that. Shiro-san has always been a weirdo, but he was good at what he did. Last month, he ordered a pack of experimental fungicide from Tokyo. I think I've seen the dispatch order with the address somewhere, the old man says. Help me move this dirt, and I will help you look for it. Let's go ahead and do the side quest for this, which is investigating the school twice. I haven't been doing that. Stumble on the computer room. This is a good opportunity to check the school's database to look for anything that might help your investigation. So my knowledge is really low, so I don't think that I'm going to succeed on this. I think this is a knowledge check, so let's leave this for later. Not sure why that takes stamina, but it did. And one more school investigation. The museum started hanging up posters promoting the Greek art exhibition, unaware of the danger. The opening night may prove to be the last night for all of us. Itha 2 is coming, and now you know the date. That's 3% doom, but plus 10% experience. A new yet undefined species of the cordyceps fungus has been observed to affect rats, taking over their bodies. Could it have the same effect with other mammals? Okay. Let's investigate downtown as we were supposed to. I'm down to 10 cigarettes. While you walk through the crowded space, somebody bumps into you and quickly apologizes. They stole your wallet. You quickly grab their arm and they drop it before disappearing into the crowd. While the dispatch order is stained with a foul-smelling liquid, you think that you can make out the address, at least parts of it. The house is somewhere in the nearby forest. The trail to an abandoned Shinto shrine is overgrown and steep. However, it could be an important place to investigate. Let's take the safe route. Taking the safe route costs you time, but you get to the top without incident. Burnt out candle wax and dried blood around the shrine means a new sinister cult has claimed this location. It's dark. You don't remember the trees growing so close to each other. Alright, let's start searching this forest. I have not had good luck with these so far. Famous priest died on this rock. Too risky. We don't need spells anyway. You follow the faint sound to a telephone line pole. The moment you notice giant hairy balls underneath it, they start to twitch and rise. Oh. Tatoru. Okay, he's gonna add Doom. I do kind of want some information on this guy. Let's go ahead and examine him. And then what does my chance to hit look like? 65. Okay, We can get 2 boosted attacks off. I think, yeah, there's no reason not to boost those. Parasitic monsters who are connecting to random people through telephone lines and gossiping idly until inviting them to a remote spot to ambush and eat them. Interesting. He's weak against fire. That doesn't necessarily help us. He's got 16 more HP. What have I been doing? 6 damage. Yeah, 6 damage. Let's see. And this would do 8. So I'm doing 12 and 12 per... Well, I guess it all depends, but potentially 12 per turn with the 2 attacks. I can add 1 extra unboosted attack. Yep, that was enough to do it. Didn't even have to do the math. The dirt road looks promising, but it branches in 2 different directions. Which one is the right one? Let's check out over here. The trees overhead block the sunlight, and you begin to feel gloomy. The dirt road looks... Oh, that's the same thing I just read. In the forest, you hear faint whimpering in the distance. When you find it, you discover a wild dog held by the hind leg in a bear trap. The dog growls menacingly when you get closer. Help that dog. That was a luck check. -2 stamina. I got my hand snapped in the bear trap. That's unfortunate. Sudden storm forces you to find shelter in a nearby cave. Looking around, you discover strange markings on the cave's wall. You recognize the strange symbols and connect them to horrors plaguing your town. I need to actually double check and make sure that I did not get an injury. I didn't. Last time I was playing with this background, I got an injury without paying attention to it. Okay, I can get a Yakuza card for 1 additional slot becoming available in shops. Remove the illicit tag from all items. Art knowledge, +1 perception, leadership, +1 charisma. Let's go with a Yakuza card. That sounds interesting. And let's pump that strength, since that's what I've got going on in my corner already. Bark is flabby and sticky. It makes you recoil in horror. Wet splashes behind you make you stop. This is the infested girl. We've dealt with her before. She's going to deal 3 stamina damage. That's quite a bit. I've got a 70% chance to hit. If I just swing for it, I think I can get her in 1. No, I missed. I missed twice. That's unfortunate. Okay, we took her out, though. Still no better luck with these investigations than I had been having. Dripping tree branches hang over the path, framing it in an almost macabre way. It's almost inspiring. Get a grip. -1 reason. It was the last one, of course. Finally, after what felt like hours following the dirt road, you find an old mansion. It's completely overgrown with plants you've never seen before. In front of the mansion, there's a gardening company minivan filled with boxes. Slowly, you enter the building with caution. You stand in the middle of the room when suddenly the floor gives up and you fall down to the basement. Falling through the hole in the floor, you find yourself in an overgrown basement. In the corner lies a man you recognize. It's Shiro-san, the missing gardener. You must help him and escape this cursed place. So this guy is infected with mushrooms. And knowing that, I could continue to try to get him to the doorway like I did last time, or I could just go straight for it and take a closer look. And then just kind of beat the crap out of him. I got a mangled hand, though. That's unfortunate. Attacking in combat deals 1 stamina damage to you. This is not going to be a very successful run, I don't think. Yeah, this is no bueno. Okay, well, I did kill him. The fungus dies, with it the gardener. This is the same ending I got last time, so I guess I didn't really gain much of anything, but I got 30 experience and 15 experience, -4 doom and +1 day. Local scientists are baffled. An unprecedented aurora-like event has bathed the entire town in an unnatural green glow. Reason cost of all spells is increased by 1. Okay, that doesn't affect us that much. Go ahead and get a key. We're gonna have to buy more cigarettes. I'm down to 2. Let's go ahead and bathe. We need extra stamina. And I need to use my medical kit to heal my hand, right? Treat this wound. Use a medical kit to treat your wound. Perfect. Okay, so, I think I did that wrong. So I think that you use the medical kit, you'll get 2 trauma kits, which can heal minor wounds. The medical kit itself could have healed a major wound. But too late for that. Let's check out another investigation. I haven't done this one for a while. I don't remember what was going on with this. The Chronicle of a Crimson Cape. A new game is spreading amongst your friends. Okay, I gotcha. A dare to stay in the unused school restroom after classes to meet Akat Manto. Okay, so this is the bathroom. This is the toilet, man. I have got to go downtown. Let's go to the vending machine, which I know is going to have cigarettes. So we got ourselves some new cigarettes. Did we? It didn't go up. Oh, I don't have enough money. I only have 1 funds. Well, that was a big waste of time. Let's see. I could sell this for 1, and then I would have 2, but I think the cigarettes cost 3, so I'm just going to have to suffer from withdrawal for a while, I guess. Dark forces scheme against you. You don't know who you could trust anymore. Emisau look. Chance of a negative effect. Each seaside investigation. It's... Oh, Innsmasu. It's the Innsmouth look. Okay, well, I hope I don't have to go to the seaside then. You've reported it to your principal, who promises he'll take care of it. With your friends safe for now, you should look into the legend. Maybe records of the city's library make mention of Akamanto. Let's gather some gossip. Yesterday she told me she saw it again. I keep hearing a wailing sound coming from the 3rd stall in the girls' bathroom. I can force them to help me. Share a creepy story, observe, ask to join you, latest gossip. Wait, leave. Okay, did that count as gathering gossip? I'm actually not sure. Let's leave. No. I guess I needed to wait and keep getting gossip until I get something that's about the current mystery. Well, that last person's thing seemed like it was about the current mystery. About the school stall, or the bathroom stall. A heat wave continues with the record temperatures. Continuing your investigation takes more and more effort. -2 stamina. When you enter a metro car, you notice an oddly shaped package on the seat opposite you. It's marked with your name. You reach for the package but hesitate. Let's ignore the package. You leave at the next station in a hurry, hoping to forget the package as soon as possible. -1 stamina. You read a story about a vengeful samurai known for wearing a crimson red cape. It's an interesting find for sure, but you need to find more information. I gained a level. This one, luck. Items in the shop are cheaper by 1. All combat moves deal an extra point of damage. Those are both good options. Let's go with the extra point of damage and pump our strength. Really get that going. What you thought was a discarded pile of clothes suddenly moves. As it stands up, a cloud of white powder is released into the air. Forgotten specimen. I don't have that hand injury anymore. And I have an 80% chance to hit. So, oh, but I can only attack twice for some reason. Something is making the attacks take longer than they did before. They should take less time, right? What am I missing? Crowbar? Huh. Pumping my strength should only make these faster, not slower. Oh well. What you gonna do? So I can't kill him in 1 turn. I can get him in 2, though. But the enemy is weak to this type of weapon. I'm forced to attack myself. That's not good. I got a lump of flesh. And I think I'm going to have to use it because my stamina is real bad. Let's consume that. What did I get? I got a second copy of the Innsmouth look. That's fine. One of the articles mentions a young doctor who performed a life-saving surgery on a victim of a brutal assault. The assault happened in a toilet stall. Maybe he still works at the hospital and he can share some information. Let's find out. While taking an elevator, you get a terrible feeling as if something bad is about to happen. The elevator doors open up, revealing a black mass of eyes and teeth pouring into the elevator, biting and suffocating you. Later, you wake up in a doctor's office. A nurse discovered you laying unconscious on the elevator floor. You learn that the doctor suddenly left the hospital after the latest murder, taking all the records with him. Why would he do that? That's not the only bad news. Your friend didn't come to school today, and another body has supposedly been found. Alright. So let's... I've been out of cigarettes for a while. Let's sell the empty bottle. We'll get 1. So now we've got 2. And with our tattoos, it'll cost 1 less. That doesn't make sense that it would affect a vending machine, but mechanically it must. Which should make us able to buy the cigarettes. It still says price is 3 funds. You don't have enough money. Oh, you know what? I didn't get that one. I got the core strength. Oh no. Okay. I am wasting my time. That's fine. Let's investigate the school. Tall woman with an unsettling face and a twitching lip stops you. I'll be your new biology teacher. Yeah, let's go ahead and help her move. +5 experience. Oh, I forgot to read the next step. Someone taps on your back. Sorry, is the bus still running? I'm late for a meeting. We've met this guy before. This is the tapeworm salaryman. Okay. So I can only deal 12. I need to figure out what's going on with my... Oh, you know what? The reason why is because of the nicotine withdrawal. That's exactly why it's my attack is slower. So with the nicotine withdrawal, I can't kill the guy in 1 hit. And I'm doing pretty poorly. I mean, I guess running away is going to cost Doom, but so is healing. So we may as well just... run. What do you mean you don't have enough money? What? Oh, I see. That's unrelated. My bar was just already full. Okay, you break the window and get inside the school unnoticed. The cursed toilet is located on the 3rd floor. Get over there. Ah, yes. The cursed toilet. You enter the art workshop. Yes, let's get a mask. What did we get? Small chance of ignoring reason lost in combat. Not the best option, but it'll do. Oh, and you know what? I didn't get the information that I needed to be able to reject the offer of toilet paper, so I'm gonna have to fight this guy. You wait in the stall trying to be as quiet as possible. Suddenly, squish, squeak, sound of rubber boots and an unknown liquid dripping on the tiles. Squish, squeak. You can see the top of his head. He's taller than any man you've ever seen. Squish, squeak. The door slowly opens. A masked man dressed in a red coat, clearly too tall for the ceiling, emerges from outside. You want red paper or blue paper? So I don't have the option to say no. Let's go with the red paper. Tall man in the red coat takes out a butcher's knife and stabs you in the stomach. Blood splatters on the stall's wall as you rush to the door. -4 stamina. You hear a click coming from the door's direction. You're locked in here with this crazy man. Okay. I don't think this is going to go well. I think -3 all. I think I'm not going to survive this encounter. Let's see what we can do, though. Let's see. Dodge. I can't dodge and attack. I think I might be able to brace and attack. Yeah, I'm going to have to brace and attack. And then I'm doing 6 damage a turn. It'll take me 4 turns. Bracing cuts damage in half? Is that what it is? Lowers the incoming damage by half. So he'll do either 1 or 2, depending on the game's rounding, per turn. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to survive this. Okay, he only did 1. So I think maybe if I keep doing this, I'll just barely squeeze by, but I don't think that this is a very good situation at all. Okay, so now I've got to hit him twice this turn. And that'll take him out, assuming I don't miss. I didn't. I got him. Oh, I got his mask. Interesting. Blood flowing from the wounds in the tall man's red coat makes it look like the man is slowly melting. You hear cackling coming from behind the mask and faint. And when you wake up, he's gone. Somehow, you know he'll be back in another stall, another school, another city, continuing the horror. Ending B. He left his mask behind. I got plus 30 experience, minus 4 doom in 1 day. Did the water level suddenly increase, or is our city slowly sinking? Explore the seaside location has a chance of inflicting the drench status. So I just need to stay away from the seaside, it seems like. What does this mask do? Minus 10% doom. Well, I do kind of need that. I'm already at 44%. Let's give it a shot. Why not? Oh, I can have both masks on at the same time. That's interesting. We'll call it interesting. You got a key. I guess we'll go with stamina. I'm doing pretty bad on both of those. See what else we got. Rancid Ramen, Beckoning Bulletin, and Fear Festival. Rancid Ramen seems like the easiest, although I don't know how to get that second ending. I could take a guess at how to do a third ending, I guess, of the Fear Festival. You know what? Let's go with the Rancid Ramen because that's a softball. Out of thin air, a brand new ramen restaurant opens in town. It's adored by everyone. Once people take a bite, they can't stop. Day and night, the queues stretch out the door. The shambling customers stuff themselves dish after dish, while the blind owner sits silently behind the counter, grinning and polishing his gleaming knives. You're determined to discover what makes this ramen so enticing. What is its true power? Dog meat? Human meat? Flesh of the gods themselves? I still need cigarettes. I have 2 funds. I cannot buy them from the vending machine. I could go and see if maybe the dog is selling them for cheaper than that. I honestly don't know. But I do have a Yakuza card, which means there'll be an additional option available that I've never actually been able to take. So, okay, he does sell cigarettes for cheaper. That's awesome. What is my extra option? A map. Investigate village or forest locations has a small chance of lowering doom. That's okay. That's not bad, but it says camera here, but it doesn't show anything. I'm not going to click it to test because I do need these cigarettes. Let's go ahead and use those. Okay. So that makes me feel a little bit better. Let's rest as well. I'm doing a little bit better, but my doom is still really high. Watching the local news, you spot a familiar street. It's a feature about the newest ramen shop. Let's investigate. The ramen shop's at the apartments, apparently. Oh, what is this? A woman jumps out of her apartment covered in gore. Between sobs, she tries to explain what happened. She was taking a shower when suddenly the shower head starts spraying blood. A trail of blood leads into the dark apartment. Calm her down or check the bathroom. Let's just calm her down. When you touch her shoulder, she gets hysterical. Her reaction shocks you. You move away as more neighbors enter the corridor. -2 reason. Oh, man. You can't see the restaurant through the staircase's window. You watch the door for hours. Can't see any of the cooks enter or leave. Loud knocking wakes you up in the middle of the night. Open up, shouts a deep voice from behind the door. I know you're there. Let's get closer to the door. Before you can answer, the door's letterbox suddenly opens and an unknown invader tries to look inside. You lurch back in shock. The man sees you and tries to get in, screaming curses the whole time. A neighbor calls the police, and the attacker escapes from your apartment building. -2 reason. Guess I should have just called the police myself. Oh, you know what? I can have both masks, but I've just realized that unequips my compass. And I don't want that. Oh, what is this? Faceless? -2 to all statistics? What is that? Is that from... That's from taking off the crestfallen mask, I guess. Well, what... Oh, and my doom went back up. 42%. Does that get rid of faceless if I put that mask on? It does not. Okay. So... So I'm doing pretty bad now, then. And, can I not choose to put my compass in slot C? It says it's a slot C. Oh, I see. The ritual mask is in slot B. The crestfallen mask is in slot C. Because the crestfallen mask is a trinket, not an armor. So I can't have both. Well, now I've already... What is the crestfallen mask doing for me? Sorry. -10% doom. And I'm at 40... Yeah, so I can't... I just have to go without the compass. I guess. Feeling like you're on the brink of losing your mind, I am. You decide to visit your parents' old friend, Father Yasugi. Hey kiddo, says the priest who's currently moving some boxes in and out of the church building. Could you lend me a hand? Let's lift the Hesbius box, because I am a strong boy. Lifting the box, you feel your back cracking, but you manage to get it all over with relatively quickly. Afterwards, Father Yasugi invites you inside for a cup of hot tea and a home-baked cookies made by one of the parishioners. You explain your situation to him. The priest listens, letting you vent all your doubts and anxiety. +3 reason, -1 stamina. Okay, that's alright. That kind of evened me out. Seems you're not the only one wanting to try for yourself. You stand in line for hours. Your questions fall on deaf ears, and you are shocked. It's a bad time to be out of cash, says a grim-looking man who's standing in your way. Our company fortunately specializes in cases like yours, and will gladly help you get back on track. After all, everyone has something to sell. So I wish that I wish I could just say no. I wish I could just say no to this. Fondest memory last time, I speculated that the jar of blood would lose stamina, the fondest memory would lose... no, peace of mind would lose reason, and fondest memory would, like, lower my knowledge or something, but I chose fondest memory and it did a bunch of damage to me. Jar of blood's definitely going to be stamina, no doubt about that. Let's do our peace of mind. The man smiles, handing you an envelope. You feel like you made a huge mistake. +5 doom, +2 funds. Okay, not great, but that's probably the better outcome out of those options. And that's enough to buy more cigarettes, I guess, which I might need soon enough. I'm down to 10. The only metro line in your town connects the university and the science complex. You could take a ride to gain some time, but you've got a feeling something is wrong. Where are all the people? Let's just walk. It's going to take extra doom, but my luck has not been so great. Finally, your turn to order. 1 ramen, please. Pleasantly surprised to meet your old friend while waiting for a train. She's undoubtedly changed a lot since you've last seen her. These days she's moderating a web forum dedicated to the paranormal. Maybe she knows something useful. Let's invite her for a coffee. In between conspiracy theories and Bigfoot sightings, you hear a worrying rumor about an old god slowly awakening to rule the earth once again. Okay, that didn't do anything though? Fair enough. Red Bull is pushed in your face. It's so crowded that you're forced to sit on the floor. I don't have 2 items to discard, so I can't do the sub-quest. I really have no clue. Something's wrong. You don't see anyone on the street. Could have sworn it was crowded just a minute ago. You better hurry out of here. -1 reason. I really have no clue what it is that I could have done to figure out what else to send. Oops. Because the other option here is clearly the second ending is going to be this option, which would allow me to send something other than the ramen to the lab. And I really don't know what else it would be that I would send. Maybe if I had done something that gives me the human meat item, and I could send that maybe. Anyway, but yeah, that's the same ending I got before. We send the ramen out to testing. They find drugs in it. I get 30 experience, minus 4 doom, and plus 1 day. I did gain another level. Pistol training. Using firearms as melee weapons deals more damage. Items in the shops are cheaper by 1. And plus 1 perception. Let's go with the cheaper items, and then we've got to keep pumping our strength to get some of it back because we keep losing it. Dangerous bands of rioters are gathering around downtown area and the police are hopeless. I'm not entirely sure what that does. We've gotten that a couple times and I haven't figured out what it's actually doing for me. Let's get, where am I at? Let's go with a reason, I guess. Cold water. And let's go to the Fear Festival. I'm pretty bad off, so I think that the Fear Festival here is gonna finish me off. But let's do it. Your aunt sent you a letter inviting you to a curious-sounding festival. What's the worst that could happen, you ask yourself? Okay, just when you thought your stomach couldn't handle it anymore, the janky old bus stops at its destination. You get up and take a deep breath before looking around. It's a small village, and the nearby fields are surrounded by a thick forest. A fat man wearing dusty overalls approaches you. It's the inn owner who promised to pick you up. Following close behind him, your eyes are drawn to his hands, which are so deformed they resemble claws more than hands. Okay, so there's a few things that I haven't done here, which might lead me to getting the one remaining ending. So I know if we check out the inn and then look at the painting, we find that somebody was spying on us from the nearby room, which loses us to reason, but now we've got this option to check out the staff area, staff only area, which we never have done. So let's go ahead and do that and see what we can find. Worried and furious about the hole in the wall, you enter the inn from the back, trying to find the room that connects with yours. Thinking you finally found it, you enter, and all the walls are covered with blood and gore. Someone has scribbled weird symbols everywhere. You spot something on the nightstand, but there's too much flesh and blood to tell what it is from here. This book? Is that what we're talking about? Pick up the thing. For a second you were worried it was a skull you had in your hands, but as you wiped more blood, it's clear you've picked up a weird-looking mask. Karakosa mask. Faster spiritual items. This goes in slot B. It's going to take over my ritual mask. But you know what? This is the same mask that they wear. The cult in this town is wearing. So maybe if I equip them, if I equip that mask, I will look like one of them. And then when I meet them in their compound, they will mistake me for one of them, then? That sounds right. That sounds like something, doesn't it? Can I sell this now? Actually, I might want to hold on to that because it could still be good. Yeah. Let's see. So how would I best go about getting there? Let's check out the forest, I guess. The time that I was able to get there ahead of time, I checked out the forest a bunch before the event happened. You discover an old campsite located on the edge of a small clearing. The tent has been knocked down and the food and utensils have been scattered everywhere. Let's ignore the tent. You back off, not wanting to disturb the potential crime scene. I've only got 1 funds. I do kind of want to check out the souvenir shop. I'm probably not going to be able to afford anything. I only have 1 fund. Lucky earrings. Okay, that would give me +2 luck. Goes in slot C. 2 funds. Hi. Oh, I can't boop this dog. That sucks. Ritual mass pumpkin. Use, cook it, and eat it. It's like a version of that mask made out of a pumpkin. That's interesting. Bottle of milk. Takoyaki. Price 0 funds. Trinket slot C. Why is this free? It's free and it doesn't do anything? Something's watching you from behind the trees. Okay, what is this? Used for +1 reason. I mean, it was free. Let's eat it. Following a trail of rotten fruit, you stumble on a small forest shrine. It's probably dedicated to some local spirit. The small statue looks alien and menacing. I've never tried praying, so let's see what happens. To your horror, you discover a severed human hand behind the statue for -2 reason. Well, that's no good. Okay. So this is the last night, I think. And all I can really do is just keep exploring, I guess. Keep exploring the forest, and then when it forces me to go... You have a feeling you... Yeah, let's confront the person. I've never tried to do that. It's just a creepy scarecrow. Believed you decide to leave the area just in case. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. You're surprised to find a well-dressed man sitting on a rock in the middle of a forest. When you get closer, you discover that he's wearing a realistic mask that falls to the ground. Let's see where we're at. We are sigged up right now, so that's good. We can do 7 damage 3 times. 21 damage. He's going to deal minus 4 reason. -4 reason. And that's all I've got. So I can't take a single swing, or I can't. I can't take a hit once. Do I have a way to kill him in 1 hit? Let's see. This would deal 9 damage. I could do it twice. So that's not enough. I can't do 1 big, 2 regular. This is 5 damage. Maybe 20. Be 19. Yeah, I can't get him in 1 hit. I'm gonna have to run away. Escape. That's unfortunate. Okay, so we go to the festival. It's all covered in blood, and then now we're gonna go into the forest. And I don't know if it's something that I have to have done or if it's just luck. But I want to run. I want to discover the hideout before the ritual happens, and then go in there with my mask on. The suspicious group you've been following is gathering in a nearby forest. They're enacting some sort of ritual in a clearing up ahead. The only nearby vantage point is a large rock. Okay, I learned the faces of the groups. Oh yeah, we found it. Wow, we found it real quick. An abandoned factory. So I got my mask on. What I'm hoping is, let's take this off. Oops. How do I unequip? I can discard it. I can't unequip it. And place it in storage. Can't store items you're wearing. Okay. Well, whatever. Hopefully that's just a visual effect. But I've got the other mask on. This is their mask. And what I'm hoping is that this is how I get the other ending, is they'll see that and they'll think I'm part of it. While exploring the factory, you're caught by the masked people you've seen from the window. Tied up. Nope, I'm captured. They tied me up. They brought me to the cult leader. We knew you'd come. Since it's my aunt's voice. Our master's waiting for the final blood sacrifice. So I wonder if maybe I needed a robe too, or... I don't know. I don't know what else I could have done. The guy saved me. He's got the mask on too. Ending A. Well, it's presumably the good ending, or one of the good endings, but it's not a new one. 30, 15, -4 doom, and +1 day. I could have sworn it was Monday, not Tuesday. Extra 5% doom. That doom is getting real high, but you know what? Actually, I've seen it worse, and my stats aren't great, but I've seen those worse too. We've only got 1 investigation left to do. And we've got... Oh, there's my tattoos. We need reason more. That's cold water. So I'm not going to give up hope just yet. I'm not feeling great, but... Bloody brief of a beckoning bulletin. As the decades roll on, technologies only develop further. These days, computer bulletin board software allows computers to communicate over the phone lines. All it takes is a computer and a modem, and anybody can connect to a bulletin system or even host one of their own. Once you connect, you can read all the messages on that bulletin and even post your own to start a conversation. Many use them to share files or to chat about their favorite topics, everything from video games to sports to idol culture. But in the wake of a sudden string of weird suicides, things aren't all fun and games. Rumors have surfaced that the deaths are linked to a bulletin system operated somewhere from within Shiikawa. What is behind the suicides? How could so many people be driven to take their own lives? Even if the rumored bulletin system's phone number is found, there's no hope to investigate without a computer that can connect to it. Maybe the school library has one that will work. Let's check out... Actually, we need to buy some cigarettes. That's first things first. I only have 1 funds. I can sell the ritual mask, I guess. No. We want to equip the ritual mask. We can sell this mask. This one I have no need of. That'll get me 2 funds, and then I can buy some cigarettes from the dog. Cigarettes, please. Cigarettes, cigarettes. I see it on the list there. Why can't I have it? Oh, it's like overlapping with the discount item option? Oh, whatever. It worked. Okay, that'll keep us going good. And let's investigate the forest, because we need to get some more information here. See if that can lead us to a different ending this time. While wandering through the woods, you discover strange carvings on one of the trees. By the look of them, they were made recently. Can't tell what the strange symbols mean. Extra 2% doom, not ideal. What you thought was just a discarded pile of clothes suddenly moves. As it stands up, a cloud of white powder is released into the air. Oh, this is that's the same description as another guy that I fought, but this is a new enemy. This one makes more sense for the description of it. Okay, so he's got 30 health. What am I dealing? 7, 9. Can't kill him in 1. He's going to deal 3 to all. Oh boy. For being a strength-based character, I really am not getting much out of combat on this guy. Yeah, I'm going to have to escape. Because I don't want to take even 1 bad combat encounter. After searching deep in the woods for some time, you discover the body of a young student clutching a note. I write this for everybody wanting to stay behind. The sacrifice is worth it. Life's meaning comes from our relationships. Share death, and that connection will outlast you. There won't be anything left but us. Everyone here is waiting for you, so if you lose your resolve, just listen to the voice of humanity. Okay, that is going to be related to... So that's going to somehow unlock another ending, probably. So I'll just hold on to that. Let's go ahead and investigate the school. We're looking at the school library to see if they have a computer we can use to connect to the bulletin board. Location's threat level increases. That doesn't matter to me. School's library doesn't have a modem. But you bump into a member of the computer club, and she offers to let you borrow her computer. Through a dirty restaurant window, you notice a shady-looking man wearing a jacket covered in strange symbols. He stops in front of a house, visibly nervous. Before he enters the house, he turns around as if he's checking any unwanted followers. What could it mean? I think I called the police one time, and it didn't go well. Let's follow him. Nope, that didn't go well either. The door's locked, but you think you can repeat the knocking pattern the suspicious man used. Nothing happens. Okay, well... lug the cardboard box full of PC parts up to your apartment. Goddamn, our computer's heavy. True. Very true. Oh, this guy again. Hold on, I can level up. Firearms, don't need it. +1 charisma, +1 knowledge. My charisma is decent. So let's get the knowledge just to boost it up there. And pump that strength one more time. We're going to hang up on this guy. Lose 1 reason, that's fine. Wipe the sweat from your brow as you finally finish setting up the computer in your bedroom. After a few tests, you're now certain that everything is functional. Hear the rustling on the other side of your apartment door. Somebody's trying to get in. Oh boy. -4 stamina. That's pretty bad. Still 7 damage there, but I do have a 90% chance to hit. I can hit him 3 times. Can I punch him again? No, I can't. So I can't kill him in 1, but I can kill him in 2 if I want to risk taking the 4 stamina damage. He might drop. Well, he's not going to drop anything that I need. My doom is too high though to keep running. Let's beat him. Let's beat him down. Great, I got a concussion, just what I wanted. -1 knowledge. Okay, I don't care about that. My knowledge is already tanked down to nothing. Does make me wish I hadn't taken the extra, but you know. What's that? Oh, baseball bat. Okay, is this better? The chance to hit is higher. But everything else is the same? 495, 70. So yeah, so I guess this is just better than the crowbar. That kind of sucks, but whatever. I can sell it. I can sell the crowbar. And then I'll be able to afford more cigarettes. Oh, we're checking the hospital. We're checking the hospital for suicide victims, I guess. You stumble upon a nurse trying to open a door to the intensive care unit, constantly mumbling something. When she turns around, her face makes you scream in horror. Dull nurse. 26 hit points. My chance to hit is 100. Over 100. Now that I've got the baseball bat. It does seem like it does. I increased my strength, that's why it's dealing more damage. No, it's not dealing more damage, I'm just being stupid. So again, I can't kill her in one go. It would take 2, but my doom is too high to run, so I have to keep doing it. At least I'm guaranteed to hit, so that's something. Got her! Over here, 2 nurses talking about a girl whose suicide attempt failed. Let's go check out her house. A sudden blast of heat grabs your attention. An older man standing next to you screams in pain as he's engulfed in fire from seemingly nowhere. As other people start to panic and help the burn victim, you spot a hooded woman standing in the distance. When she sees you, she starts to run. You can't shake off the feeling that you were the target of this supernatural attack. The hooded woman disappears behind a corner. And when you get there, she's gone, already mixed in with the crowd. They failed to stop you today, but you're sure they'll try again and again. Plus 2% doom. Okay, I've got to take the bus to the village, but before I do that, I'm going to buy more cigarettes. I'm not out yet, but I don't think I'll get... If I survive this, and I'm going to the lighthouse, I don't think I'll get another chance to buy them after that, so... Oh no, he doesn't have any. Oh, he doesn't have any. Restocking costs 3% doom. Oh no. That is bad news. I guess I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to restock because... No, you know what? No. I have 7 cigarettes. We're going to try to do it. I'm not going to take the doom. I'm over 90% already. An old man stops me and invites me into his house. He can teach me a thing or two about magic. I don't want to know anything about magic. You don't decline me, you fool. He shouts as you escape the house. The old man throws his books at you and hits you in the head. For -1 stamina. When you find the girl's house, her grandparents greet you solemnly. Forgive you, she's a kind girl. Something happened to her. That's a good question. Where is that dog? Oh boy, this again. You stand in the middle of the field, frozen in terror. A rip in your reality shows the horrible future of our planet. Seeing a familiar figure looking back at you, you can't help but wonder if it's our world that's just an illusion. Let's enter the portal. Lost in time and space, you drift in nothingness until something pulls you towards the light. Parasitic stars looming over the dying civilization. Is this the fate of our planet as well? So, if I enter the destroyed temple, I have a chance to find a katana. But that's a dexterity weapon. My dexterity is really low. So I can venture further into the desert, or I can dig through the sand. I don't know why I would dig through the sand. Let's check out the desert. The trek through the desert is exhausting, but you finally reach the oasis. You undress and step into the glowing water, submerging yourself completely. When you leave the pool, you feel different. +1 knowledge. Did I get status? I didn't. Okay. Can I fix this? Is this something that can be healed? Probably not, right? Okay. Okay, the girl gives me the phone number for the BBS. Our master's coming, and we can all bask in its glory. Magician. He's going to deal doom damage. That's not ideal. So I get doom either way. He's dealing 3 doom, and running away is going to cost me... I can't run, so it doesn't matter. All we can do is beat him up. Oh, that's not good. I got something. Deal -1 damage in combat. Oh, boy. This is not looking good for me. Okay, so we call up the BBS. Do you like what you see? No, I don't. It's okay. You don't have to be ready yet. Everyone will wait for you. I don't understand. My options are continue or nothing. Oh, I see. That might be an option I would have unlocked some other way. So let's continue. While your connection suddenly cuts off, when you attempt to reconnect, you find that your number has been blocked from accessing the bulletin. Dejected, you solemnly pack up your computer and give it back. However, when you arrive back at the computer club, you find a note on the door. See you all soon. You soon learn that all the members have leapt in front of a train, holding hands. With little other choice, you sell off the computer, the guilt weighing on you all the while. -3 reason, +5 doom, and +3 funds. Well, that's it. That's the game over. Yep, my doom is over 100%. You find the bulletin's number in the phone book, but when you arrive at the address, you find the place is empty. The bulletin has moved. Out of desperation, police begin confiscating modems and banning students from computers. Despite this, the suicides only seem to grow faster. They spread even further beyond Shiokawa, too. Your guts twist into knots every time you pass the computer club's door. Ending C. I think that is a different ending than I got last time. +30, +15. No, last time I just died. I didn't get an ending. Oh, the doom did lower my doom below 100% this time. So maybe that will prevent me from having lost? Crimson Moon spotted over Shiokawa keeps everyone at edge. All enemies get an additional 2% power. My doom is 99% instead of 100. I think maybe I might have narrowly escaped a loss there. Not that it hardly matters, because I'm sure that I will gain at least 1 doom in the lighthouse, so we're still done for. But let's take a bath in cold water. Let's go to the lighthouse and see... How do I get back to it? There we go. Let's see if we can do anything. We've got all the keys. No sense in not trying. I could just rest. I could just rest here and then have my get my ending. No, let's give it a shot. Let's see if we can pull it off. There's basically no way, right? Oh yeah, I forgot. You just get 1% doom for every investigation anyway, so it doesn't matter. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. Cable that should be powering it is currently disconnected. The power box itself is covered in a weird moist goo. Just inhaling the fumes makes your eye twitch in water. But to power the gate, you'll need to disconnect a faulty plug. Weird goo burns your fingers, but you quickly manage to separate the faulty plug and connect the proper cable. With a buzz, the gate opens. +10 experience. But my doom is over, so when I click this, it's going to get a game over. Yep, here it is. You're too late. When you arrive at the museum, the firefighters are already struggling to contain the spreading fire. You manage to slip through the police and run inside. You make your way inside the exhibition hall. As your skin gets charred, the last thing you see is Itha 2, finally breaking free from its marble casket. Cause of death? Perished in the hecatomb. In the hecatomb. Perished in the hecatomb. Interesting. Okay. What is this? Additional actions manual? Oh, this is what I've selected for. Okay. Interesting. All right. Well, I did unlock one new achievement, so that's good, I guess. Managed to solve 5 mysteries, saw 28 new events, encountered 11 new enemies. I don't think that those numbers are accurate. I don't feel like I did encounter 11 new enemies. Maybe 1 or 2. Anyway, that's going to be it for this time, I guess. Sorry we didn't get anything accomplished, but we still had some fun. Saw a couple new things. And yeah, we'll see you guys all in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hey, if you liked that video, why not give me a like and a subscribe? And if you didn't like it, go ahead and leave a comment below and let me know why. Thanks for watching.